Alrighty guys, what's going on? So today in this video, we're going to be talking about a few things that are going to happen over the next few days here because it is spring break. Now, sadly, turkey season does not start until the day after spring break ends. For some stupid reason, Illinois, obviously it's Illinois because Illinois laws are weird, especially the hunting laws. They decided to put the opening day of turkey season on a Monday instead of like a Saturday or Sunday. Nope, they picked it on Monday because it's Illinois. So literally the next day, because spring break ends Sunday, the day before this, turkey season starts. So that's of course going to throw a wrench in my plan a little bit, but I'm still going to turkey hunt. You can believe that. I am definitely going to be getting some turkey tags. Now, Sunday, I think it's Sunday, I'm going to have to go, it's either Sunday or Monday, I'm going to have to go and get fishing license and hunting license, and I'll probably end up just paying it all and getting turkey tags as well, if I can. I don't know if turkey season or turkey tags are on sale yet, but if they are at that time, I will probably end up buying them. So, what are we going to do? So, somebody in my live stream the other day was talking about if I'm going to do challenges this year, and I'm definitely going to be doing some challenges this year. So I got this little rod, and this is only part of the challenge I'm going to be doing over spring break. I'm going to try to catch some fish on this, bass or bluegill, on this little ice rod with 6-pound test monofilament line. Right now I got it rigged up for bluegill, long shank cricket hook, 2 split shots, and a tiny little cork. I'll probably end up tying on like a little swim bait or something, trying to catch some bass with it, because I have actually caught bass and bluegill with it before, but not on camera, so it doesn't count. Also, you may be wondering what I'm going to do with that bluegill that I catch on that, or the fly rod. I'm also going to do the fly rod challenge. You're probably going to be wondering, Michael, what are you going to do with that bluegill? I'll show you what I'm going to do with that bluegill. You guys know, big Berkley big game rod. Well, I got a big giant catfish hook and a 1/2 ounce weight. I'm going to use the bluegill that I catch, if it's, decent size for bait, if I don't catch like a bunch of 6-7 inch long bluegill, if I catch like a 3-inch to 4-inch long bluegill, it's going to get a hook through its tail and it's going to get casted out in the middle and possibly hook either a catfish or a mudfish, maybe even a big bass. If I can catch a big bass, I will definitely be happy. I will 100% take. Oh crap. Just about broke that little rod. This rod here landed on top of it, almost broke it. But I don't know. These rods here are tough. These are fiberglass rods. These are Dock Demons. They're tough. I seen a guy one time. I'm not going to do it because it might be my luck that I break it. Take the tip of the rod and touch the end of the rod with it. That's how tough these things are. But anyway, get back on track. I would 100% take a big largemouth bass on a live bluegill. Even though it's not on a lure, I would 100% take it. So, another thing. Chaos Paddlers done a video the other day talking about giving a kid a lure. Basically talking about how we need to get some more, basically young people into bass fishing some more. But basically just fishing in general, really. Not even just bass fishing. And I got to thinking, just a lure, the kid's probably going to have to buy a rod and reel, line, stuff like that too. So I thought about it, and I decided that since I have this rod right here, I don't use this. This is actually one of the first 2 rods I ever bought with my own money. And I got to thinking, I don't use this. I honestly don't even remember the last time I casted it. So I put some brand new 12-pound fluorocarbon. It's either fluorocarbon or mono. The package doesn't say. I'm pretty sure it's monofilament. With this little Dock Demon, or not Dock Demon, slingshot. This is called a slingshot. It is a Zebco slingshot. I don't know how well you guys can see that. It is, the measurements are really marked out. Yeah, it's too marked out. I can't even read it. This thing has been catching fish for a while. It's caught a lot of fish, and it's still a very good rod. It's just, my dad doesn't use it. I don't use it. My brother, he doesn't like using these. He likes using a push button cast. My mom also likes using a push button cast. So it hasn't been used in a while. And I've checked it. I've made casts with it recently, just like today. Made sure it's all good. I made sure the line's not going to instantly backlash or bird nest or whatever you want to call it. and I've made sure that it's tough. I've tied the line to my porch and made sure that if I, pop it like a hook set, it's not going to break the rod. I made sure it's all good and fishable. I could take this thing and go out fishing with it and catch bass with it 100%. So I also got to thinking, well, just one lure, because I figured I'd give away some of my homemade baits with the rod and a hook. I thought, man, the kid, if he catches a bass, if he catches a wily little bass, that worm's gone. Even some of the best worms, they break and they get thrown off by a bass. And, if the kid doesn't know how to rig the worm and he rigs it up a bunch of different ways, it doesn't work right and it tears up, what if that happens? So I got thinking. I got this little old lure package. I got thinking, what can I do with this? Well, I could take and put some hooks in here. I can put maybe a few small bullet weights. I could put maybe a couple small swim baits and jig heads in there. Possibly even like a little crankbait or something. I got thinking, that's going to be awesome. And tie it, because it's got this little hole here where it would sit on the shelf. Tie it down here to it, and that way no hooks are going to be anywhere. I could tie it straight to the rod with the fishing line, and that way there's no hooks exposed or anything. So if anybody has a problem with it, they don't even have a reason to have a problem with it, because there's no sharp things on the rod. You can hand this to a toddler and he's not going to get hurt because there's no hooks, there's no sharp things on it. So I thought, you know what? That's going to be awesome. So yeah, that's what I decided to do. Sometime this week, I'm going to make a video of me setting this somewhere with one of my business cards, just in case they want to buy some of my lures. I figured, why not? Just go ahead and set it either along a park bench or maybe give it to somebody. I don't know if there is anybody that I could give it to, but I think that would be awesome to do, so that's what I'm going to do, because, I'm not old by any means. I just turned 17 the 23rd. I'm not old at all, but I got thinking, these young people, younger than me, are going to be doing this and teaching their kids as well. We need to teach more young people how to do this. And I think that's very smart. And there's on Chaos Paddler's video, there was somebody that said hashtag more tackle boxes or Xbox or something like that. No Xboxes, more tackle boxes, something like that. I agree with that. Now, of course, I do still play video games, but I love fishing a lot more than video games. I could do without video games over fishing for sure. So I'm going to put a bunch of stuff in here, probably a couple swim baits, some of my homemade little swim baits, jig heads, a couple hooks, just a couple plastic baits, maybe like a small lipless crankbait or a square bill, something like that, in this little box. Tie it to this rod and put it somewhere like on a park bench or something, or maybe I'll find a kid to actually give it to. So I think that's going to be awesome. So thank you for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, make sure that if you do anything at all to help kids get into fishing, give them a lure, give them some money to buy fishing stuff, something like that. Help them out and let them get into fishing, because the youth, the young people, are what's going to keep on the tradition of bass fishing and bluegill fishing, basically any fishing. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.